everyone, and this is the Legendary Eye back again with more. This time I'm going to be doing another Hasbro Beyblade vs. Turbo unboxing. This one's going to be for Archer Hercules, or Hercules H4. It's the stamina type. It shows the anime look of the Beyblade right there. Yeah, it's part of the slingshot system, and there is to the box. And on the back, you see that it has 2 attack, 1 burst, 3 defense, 4 weight, 3 agility, and 10 stamina, which is a lot of stamina. And for the slingshot gimmick, which is Eternal Slingshot, it has 2 for power and 4 for speed. And then the parts are Right Spin, Archer Hercules, 13, and Eternal Slingshot. Okay, so I am back, and basically for Archer Hercules, it had a release into Karatami where it basically had a gimmick where the 2 hour parts popped out. Now let's see if it can actually do that. Oh, it can. That's interesting. Because I remember for the Karatami counterpart, it was both of these sides will actually move out a little bit and kind of give you a little bit more stamina because the stamina type. And there's the QR code on the back. Pause if you want to scan it. And this is just basically metallic paint on it, and there's sadly no metal, but in the middle you can kind of see like the face of Hercules, and then kind of like here it's just the face of a lion. It's kind of weird, but it works because of the bow and arrow motif right there. And then here's 13. This disc originally came on Brutal Luinor, which I just think that 13 is one of the underused parts because it's not as light as 12 or 11, but people still don't use 13 to its fullest potential. As for Eternal Slingshot, this one is actually pretty interesting because Eternal is a free spinning. It's basically revolve. It's revolve, but it's short. And well, how can you make a slingshot version of it? So they removed the palm plastic, or PLM. It's supposed to be a slicker plastic so it could give it more LED or life after death. But they removed that and they kind of made the middle part come out a little bit more, just for the slingshot gimmick, which I'll show. When you line it up with that little piece of plastic there and pull it up. Okay, when you pull it up, then it goes straight up, and then it still spins around, but it's just in slingshot form. So it's basically a little bit less surface area and is way more aggressive. This is actually pretty interesting because I don't think any other Beyblade has ever been able to pull off this so far for slingshot. So this will be interesting to see in battles. Okay, this is actually pretty tight. So I think this actually has a whole bunch of potential. I just hope that it has the stamina to back up its slingshot power and its ability to last long in the arena. So let's test it out. Okay, so gonna be doing a test launch for Archer Hercules in its battle ring mode. 3, 2, 1, light. It's a stamina type, so can't really expect too much movement. But it seems to be pretty steady in the middle of the arena so far. I really hope it can at least outlast the Hercules over here. which is probably the worst first Beyblade out currently. And now, gonna switch it to slingshot mode. I think that's the problem with Ultra Hercules, is that the slingshot mode actually requires it to be lined up perfectly. So sometimes you could try and put it in slingshot mode and then it just will go back to its regular form. I'm gonna probably just cut to it when I actually launch it in slingshot mode. Oh. I got it at the moment I literally said that. Okay, so it doesn't have too much stamina when it's in slingshot mode, but that was expected anyway. I just do a test spin test battle against the Hercules from the Rail Rush battle set. Round 1, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Okay. Both these Beyblades look accurate to the TV show, so I think that just makes this a whole lot more interesting. But Ultra Hercules won. Now I'm gonna try it in slingshot mode and see how it does. Oh wow. Actually, even though the camera did go out of focus, I just hope it is still fine. Ultra Hercules bursted the Hercules. So, basically, overall I just think that Ultra Hercules is good for stamina, but not for attack or at least slingshot mode. So, I think this is a good Beyblade to buy if you're able to get it, because in the stores it's actually really hard to find because of Wave 2. Anyway, like if you want, favorite if you want, and subscribe for more awesomeness. See you next time, bye, and I'm proving to be legendary.